All right, so welcome back to week 6 of the Tuesday Thoughts. Hope you're having a good week so far and continue to have a good week, or at least get it turned around just a little bit there. So our quote for the week comes from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who said, "A great leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus." In other words, working together with people, not looking out to see where everybody agrees, but figuring out how can we work with everybody to try and figure things out. And I think that's a really wise thought in there, and a good challenge for you as a leader is, how are you trying to get people to work together? Are you finding where they're already agreeing, or are you taking different groups of people and being able to get them to work together by finding things that they have in common? Bonus quote for the week: are you currently being, or at least striving to be, a leader that you would want to look up to if you were watching yourself? I think it's a good way to evaluate ourselves is, if I was not me and somebody was acting like me, would I want to be around them? Would I want to be in their classroom? Would I want to be their friend? Would I want to follow them? So try and make sure that you're always evaluating yourself, and a good way to do that is just say, is this something that I would want to follow, and a path that I'm doing and the work that you're doing in there. So a random fact for the week is about pineapple, and I've been working over the last couple of years to get over my disgustedness of pineapple in there. And I can do the juice. Not a big fan, but I'm working on the pizza thing, but eating it straight, still not there. But I thought it was very interesting because pineapple is packed with an enzyme called bromelain, and that breaks down protein chains. So it's an awesome marinade for meats. When you don't have a lot of time, it's going to break that down for you and can move things along a whole lot quicker. But because it breaks those things down, it doesn't work for jams or jellies, because that enzyme also breaks down the gelatin. So a good little food science tip for you there, okay? Matter of fact, an interesting little fact beyond that, the bromelain is so strong that pineapple processors actually have to wear protective gloves. Otherwise, over time, that enzyme will start to eat away at the skin on their face and hands, and leaving dry skin and small sores. So not doing a lot to convince me that pineapple's not evil, right? Okay, when it can damage you that badly. But yeah, interesting facts for you. Okay. And then finally, our word for the week is envisage. It's a mental image of something that is not present. So hope you have a great week. Talk to you next week. This has been the Tuesday Thoughts for week 6.